Hi Capricorn, welcome to your bonus love reading for the month of August 2017. So again, this is your bonus reading. You had the most views for the month of July. You also had the most thumbs up for next month. Again, I'm just repeating what I said on YouTube. For next month, instead of going on views, I'm going to go on the most thumbs up. Whoever has the most thumbs up is going to get a bonus reading. This time it's going to be a bonus general reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to have both decks, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to pull 4 cards from this deck and 4 cards from this deck. And let's see what comes up for you. Okay, so this is the love reading for the sign of Capricorn for August 2017. You have the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. Love reading for Capricorn, August 2017. The 2 of Rods. And the Hangman. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I was going to pull the other cards, I'm going to leave the deck right here where you can see it. It's already shuffled, focused on your energy. I feel like we should discuss these cards before I move on, just like I do in the monthly reading that you see on YouTube. So let's see what's going on here, because there's definitely some strange energy in these 4 cards. So you have the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the 2 of Rods, and the Hangman. So there is this energy right here. Let me just move the camera for you. There's an energy right here of like something not changing, something not moving. And I know there was a strong message for you in the YouTube reading of like needing stability. You have the Emperor in there. It's like something had to change in order for you to have stability. I feel like, you could be waiting on someone. Again, this is starting to sound a lot like your reading that you had on YouTube. But again, this is probably just something that you needed to hear. Someone needs to hear this. It's like something came to a screeching halt. Something's not moving forward. And then you have the 4 of Cups. Someone is very unhappy about a delay. It's like somebody is kind of like telling you, I'll let you know, what I decide. I'll let you know how I feel. I'll let you know if I want to, if I still want to be with you, or if I want to get married after all, or if I want to be with someone else. Someone is left hanging here, and there definitely is someone hanging with the Hangman. This is being in limbo. This is a big question mark. You're stuck. So I feel like there's something going on with Capricorn where, there's a delay in having the relationship that you deserve. And I feel like there's a really, a strong sense of not only unhappiness with the 4 of Cups, but also, fear. Let me just move the camera this way. You have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles, for some of you, this can mean that you're sticking around in a relationship. Again, this is sounding a lot like the reading that I did for you on YouTube, because you're sticking with a relationship that is old and familiar. Maybe this person provides some type of, financial assistance for you. Maybe it's convenient, or maybe, you're afraid to let go, because if you let go, then what? Who's going to replace that person? Or maybe you don't want to be alone. The 4 of Pentacles is a fear-based card where you hold on to something, not because you want it or because it brings you happiness. You hold on to it out of fear. And sometimes it can be money, but in a love reading, it's a relationship. You're holding on to a relationship out of fear. You don't want to end up empty-handed. I just feel like there's a sense of unhappiness here. Like you're holding on, but you're not holding on because this person is bringing you like so much joy. You're holding on because you're kind of afraid, of what else is out there. Either this is you, or this could also be your partner. But I just feel like there's a big question mark here. Like things are not moving forward. Which path should I take? This card, I believe, did come up for you in your reading on YouTube. And again, like a sense of being in limbo. So let's complete this reading by getting more cards from this deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Capricorn for August 2017? Wow, you got the Emperor again. because you did have this on the public reading on YouTube. What other messages are there for Capricorn for August 2017? The 7 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the 3 of Cups. So you can still have, you know, the happiness that you deserve. It's here. But one thing that I'm getting from these 4 cards is that whether you're going to find that happiness and you're going to have, you know, that ideal relationship or marriage, that is going to be entirely up to you. Look at these cards that you have here. You have the Emperor, a repeat card from your reading on YouTube. The Emperor represents, again, a sense of stability, a relationship, a partner that you know is going to be there. They're not going to leave you hanging. You already have that here with the Hangman. You're in limbo. You don't know what in the world is going on. You're just not moving forward, or it's someone that comes and goes, you know, and there's a, you know, someone's waiting for something. Someone's waiting for someone to make a decision. There's a sense of unhappiness. There's a need for stability. There's a need for you to have a relationship that brings you joy, and I see it here. The 3 of Cups, you know, is a really beautiful card of family, joy, laughter, but it's also a card of marriage and children. So you can have that relationship that you will celebrate, that will bring you lots of happiness. This, you know, connection where, you know, it's not just a marriage, but it brings, again, plenty of joy and happiness. I feel like you're going to have to use your intuition. You have the High Priestess here, which means that you have choices to make. You have some choices to make, whether you're going to continue to hold on to something based out of fear. Let's go back to the 4 of Pentacles. Are you going to continue to hold on to something out of fear, something that maybe is not bringing you joy? The 4 of Cups. If you take a chance, there is, you know, something here that will replace it. But there is a need for you to speak up. You have the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is, you know, kind of, you know, that energy of speaking up for yourself and standing up for yourself. I feel like seeing these cards, some of you are not really bringing up the issues that you're seeing, that somebody's stringing you along, that something in the relationship has become really unhealthy, that maybe you're in a really unhealthy cycle or negative cycle in a relationship. There's a really need to, don't be intimidated by your partner. Don't be afraid of actually saying something. With the 7 of Wands, you're afraid. You're afraid, you're not self-confident enough to actually speak your truth. So there's a need to speak your truth, whatever this means to you. So I feel like, you know, this bonus reading is telling you that there's something weird, there's some weird energy around your love life where it's almost like someone's stringing you along, or, you know, there's like, you know, someone's trying to make a decision about you. But there's, you know, really a strong sense of, you know, of unhappiness. And you need to, like, take control of the situation by putting yourself first. Taking control, but also, you know, realizing that you need stability. You can't be in a relationship or a marriage where, you know, it's just on and off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. You need something more stable than that. And you need to confront the situation head on with the 7 of Wands. Be self-confident enough to say, change, or I'm moving on. Because I'm pretty sure that came up in your reading on YouTube. Your intuition is going to be telling you whether a relationship can be saved. Because I'm not saying that, you know, every relationship where this is happening is going to end. For some of you, you know, you can speak up. And I feel like, you know, you can get out of this cycle where things are just not moving forward. But again, your intuition is going to tell you whether you want to stay in this relationship, whether there is someone else better out there for you. Again, if you make that decision to move on, there is, you know, this energy of the 3 of Cups. Lots of happiness, perhaps another marriage, or for many of you, your first marriage. But it's like, you know, you have to decide to move in that direction. So just kind of going over the energies in this reading. Let me just move the camera up a little bit. There is an energy here of things like stuck energy. Like something's not happening. Like there's a big question mark over this. Like someone is not acting, someone's not taking action, someone's not making a decision. And over here with the fours, I feel like, this is, not only unhappiness, but fear. Someone has become kind of numb. Perhaps, so you're so used to the way certain things are in the relationship that you become numb and you feel like this is normal. This is not that bad. This could be, a relationship where you're holding on to something because you're so used to that person. You're so used to that relationship. And then down here, it's just like, nope. It's time to take your power back. Take control of the situation. It's time for your inner fire to come out. It's time for you to slay that dragon. And that dragon can be in your significant partner's, ego or some negative cycle that they're in. Again, your intuition is going to guide you, whether you stay or whether you go. Either way, this ends well for you, whether it's with your current partner or with, a new person that comes into your life. There is happiness and perhaps marriage. Okay, Capricorn, this has been your bonus love reading for August 2017. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.